Hello, welcome to the Children's Message. I'm Teresa. I'm from the Griffith First United Methodist Church in Northwest Indiana. Today our message comes from the book of Mark. We talk a lot about Mark because that's where Jesus teaches us how to live our lives. He was a traveling teacher. He traveled by foot with his 12 disciples across the land. He wanted to spread the good news that he is our Savior. And according to Mark, we need to let our needs be known to God. So let's read our story found in Mark 10:46 through 52. Then they came to Jericho. As Jesus and his disciples, together with a large crowd, were leaving the city, a blind man, Bartimaeus, which means son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, and he shouted all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." So they called to the blind man, "Cheer up, on your feet, he's calling you." Throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked him. The blind man said, "Rabbi, I want to see." "Go," said Jesus, "your faith has healed you." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. As we just read, Bartimaeus was blind. He was not able to work to support himself, so he had to beg. Times were a lot different then than they are now. Blind people have a lot of options. Our society is so much more advanced. But Bartimaeus had to beg for food or money. So when he heard that Jesus was walking by, he called out to him. Many around him shushed him because it was rude to yell at a rabbi. He shouted louder to be heard, and it worked. Jesus stopped and called him to come to him. Bartimaeus threw off his coat, and Jesus did as the man had asked because of his faith, and he renewed his sight. Have you ever heard a baby cry? He or she isn't shy about it. They cry in the car, in the grocery store, in church, when you're on the phone, pretty much wherever they are because they need something. And since a parent loves them, they figure out what the baby needs and tends to it. So here's a case where you should act like a baby and express yourself to God. Don't be shy. You can pray directly to God. You don't have to be in church. You don't have to be in a certain position. Pray anywhere while standing, sitting, or on your bike. Just pray. In Philippians 4, verse 6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." To pray is to have a conversation with God. How do we do this? Where do we start? First, be humble. Thank God for all that you have, your family, your home, your talents, your pets. Thank Him for the sacrifice Jesus gave us. Thank Him for the things that bring you comfort and joy. Understand and communicate with Him that you need Him in your life. Keep it simple, pray from the heart, and be sincere. And always trust Him. He loves you and will provide all that you need. Pray always, let your needs be known, and trust in God. If you're interested in today's coloring pages, Jesus and the 12 Disciples is from coloringhome.com, where Jesus is giving Bartimaeus back his sight. This is from sermonforkids.com. Remember, ask your parents before you go on the computer. If you want to do a word search, those are also on sermonsforkids.com. If you follow the Griffith First United Methodist Church on Facebook, our Sunday worship is every week at 11:15 a.m. Central Time. We are meeting in person, and you may find our address on our Facebook page. We post a new children's message every Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for watching. Peace be with you.